40 seconds left in the first. Taking a look at the Lakers. Batum is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. And they pick up 2. And that's now 28 points for prime time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here is Woolridge. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bagley from outside. Cans it from downtown.
The rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Here's prime time. 1 second left. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't.
It be like, damn, good.
Work, you can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
72 for that blonde shirt.
Yeah, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game, where either it's attacking a big or attacking a man.
You know, Greg, that's reminiscent of approach we used to hear from.
Damn, I fucked it up. I ain't put it on camera, but I can, though.
Good shit, LaCorey.
Yeah. Is that BF fucking F? I love you, but
y'all wanna wager him and what's the name, bro?
How certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the
you don't
next
even have 500 yourself, bro. He capping ass nigga, bro. Need some help, Marcus?
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's who David Fizdale's going to go with.
All right, switch opponents. I'm shitting on this kid.
And it's Griffin in at the 4. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
His teammate just here for some reason.
Prime time in the last game against the Thunder was outstanding. Picked up 58 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes
I got this last now.
time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up
He's dummy. He's gonna double team a teammate.
Things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding
No,
one
he
player
killed me.
accountable and giving another,
Wait, Marcus, you have 1 life
it
left?
tends to lead to a
Bro, what are you
fractured bond.
doing?
Lakers trail by 10.
Fuck, I
It's
missed.
to Mason. Batum with the ball.
Bitch.
Now Woolridge.
Marcus, you gotta talk.
Still getting
Slow
warmed
him
up
down.
offensively. No scoring hit from him. Off target from outside. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in
Easy W.
right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove
Yeah.
in this game.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jalen Horton-Tucker. Davis.
Wait, Marcus, are you gold?
Finishing it off.
Creating separation.
Am I
using
bronze?
bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Here's Primetime. That one falls.
There's my shoe. I guess change the color.
Primetime's got 40 points.
Throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively.
I play ring.
He's been
I play
absolutely
ring a lot. I got like 30-something wins so far.
Outside for Woolridge. Pass to
This
Mason.
bitch is annoying.
Here's Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I'm getting the
No
lance.
good with the
Fuck these
lane.
hoes.
Here's Primetime. No good with the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Lays it up off the glass. Primetime's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Caldwell Pope pass to
I'm
Woolridge.
getting this, bro. Fuck off.
Takes it inside, and that one drops.
Best teammate is 1, bro.
There, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To Dinwiddie.
I'm mad now, bro. She's serious.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Fuck off the block, bitch.
Here's Primetime. Misses the first. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but
I'm trying to run away, but these niggas are on my cock, bro.
that way.
Like, bro. Alright, made the best man. I won. Fuck it.
Is really about the battle of the mind.
Here's Primetime. Marvin Bagley picking up that nice basket. And he's good on the free ball. Primetime's got 45 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at
Like,
such a
what?
level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Bitch is just down signaling, like.
Launches a three. A three-pointer.
And then
is
your
right
her
on the
fucking
target.
teammate.
Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Bro, trust me, he's demonized. The one time I saw him play,
Alright, nigga, pop his dick out your fucking
cause I
mouth, nigga.
barely know
Talk
him.
about him every day. But the spam the damn move.
I'm trying, bro.
Very effective in spacing the
I
floor.
can, bro.
Pope has gone from an
Damn,
average
these niggas
outside
don't get
shooter to
bitches.
really
Like,
dangerous from the court.
And the first time out called of the game for Brooklyn. This
Dumbass.
is the first look.
Yeah, they tried it like this.
bitch.
So it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
It's just a damn big.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a... Comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Mason is out there with Davis. Then it's Conley, and it's McCoy in at the center position. Now here is Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now Davis. After the missed three from Primetime, they get it back. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up the shooter. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Nets leading by 16. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now Davis. After the missed three from Primetime. Shots good from Mason.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Mason. Here's Primetime, and it's blocked. Time now for an injury report. We get a chance now to check up on Joe Harris' status. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree.